So, Mama, tell me, what's going on here now?
Making lasagna, boy.
Lasagna? Oh, yes, boy. Spaghetti sauce, 3 cheese. You mean this has cheese in it?
Yeah, especially for lasagna.
Uh-huh.
And I still have some cheese from Arlene, from all the way from Italy.
What?
Mozzarella cheese.
Very good. Very
Arlene, thank you so much. So I have a little tail end of it. So I'm going to include it in my spaghetti, my lasagna. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember when we first got married, you used to make that, you know.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the days of Port of Spain.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Marcy, you see I'm wearing my apron, girl? Thank you, sweetheart.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we want to send condolences to Dale Tech and family on the passing of his dad, and today is their final send-off for a man who fathered children. We know it's tough when you lose your dad.
At that age.
Yes.
Because that was not only just your dad, but he's your friend, he's your confidant.
Yes.
You know, it's like girls losing their mom.
Mm-hmm.
And they are like in their 40s, 50s. It's like a piece of you have gone. If some people, all of them is gone when you see their mother, the father die, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when I see how difficult and emotional it is for elderlies, well, not elderlies, but middle-aged people, 40s, 50s, even 60s, losing their parent, and the loss that they suffer, I sometimes said, oh, maybe it was better I lost my parents when I was young. No, not everybody would say that. Not everybody would say that because it all depends on how life was for them when they lost their parents. But for me and our family, I always say, losing your parents at the young age we were, you didn't have that kind of bonding, at least I speak for myself. You didn't have that type of bonding, and to me, maybe at that period of your life, siblings are more important. Young siblings, your own age group. So yes, it is a great loss for young people, or middle-aged people, and young people. Not quite young, but you know, like in your 20s, 30s, right on, is a bigger loss. The older you grow, it's a bigger loss, you know. And but what I really admire among the family, there was a good camaraderie, you know, and it was so wonderful to see that Dale and Christy had come into our lives maybe last year, 1 year maybe ago, and they see us as Mama Lou and Papa Lance. So it's like some comfort to them, for Dale, that I have another dad. I'm glad I met you all. And that was nice. And you know, Dale was grieving. He was grieving and he was tired. You know, both he and Christy took charge, more or less, of entertaining the guests last night, making nice corn soup, putting heaps and cups of love in it. Cups of love was put into that corn soup because it tasted really good. Cups of love in anything you do, add to the recipe. So I'm hoping to put some good love into this lasagna because to see if I could make it better. Yeah, and you know, it's a small world, you know. It's a small world. We never know who will know us. And we will know somebody else who know them and very close to. because Dale's uncle is brother-in-law to my brother. And we know them for over 30 years. For over 30 years, we know Marilyn and Joe. And all these years later, we have seen Joe and Marilyn in the past, but all these years later, you could meet together and pick up as though you have been in touch with each other last week.
Mm-hmm.
And that is wonderful. Long-standing relationship is a very important thing. And the way, how we conduct ourselves, how we behave, how we treat others will come back to either haunt us or to compliment us.
Very nicely put.
Yes.
Excuse me, Louise, let me just turn here a little
That
bit.
assuming that we were not nice to Dale's uncle and his wife, Dale would have seen that what you portrayed to me is not what you portrayed to my uncle
That's right.
years ago. So to be consistent in your relationship, to be consistent in your behavior is very important.
That's true.
You cannot be one day very nice and friendly to someone and another time you see them, it's like they don't exist. And another time again you see them, they're lukewarm. No, relationship could only get better. One man said once to us at a funeral, he said of the person who was being buried, he said, the more I get to know her, is the higher she became in my esteem. I never forgot that. You know, a lot of times we think the world about somebody when we first know them, but check them next year and you will hear, boy, that person wasn't who I thought she was.
Well, I'm happy to hear that because I'm sure you might be saying that about me again.
Saying what about you?
The more I got to know Lancy.
It's the more I have him in my esteem. You're actually taking that out of my mouth, you know, Lancy. Lancy, you're actually taking that out of my mouth, man. So anyway, so here is the chicken, minced beef, and some pork. Cut up. The pork is not minced, but chopped finely, and cooking together. And this mozzarella cheese, it's kind of hard. I suppose being around for the last couple of weeks.
Came fire or came from Italy?
All the way from Italy.
Yeah, it must be suffering jet lag.
So this is all, this meat was nicely seasoned with grind seasoning and has been marinated overnight. So we have some pork and we have some minced beef, 1 pound of minced beef and a pound of pork. It was a little bit fatty, so I had to cut out quite a lot of fat. And as Lancy was looking at this, 3 cheese, spaghetti sauce. Can you just open that for me, darling?
Hold on, hold on.
Let's see how Lancy looking in the kitchen.
These things are here from
That was in the Belmont.
Movie joke.
That's why I put it there for you.
Thank you so much.
It was on the afternoon.
Hey, let me say hello to the people now, man. Hello, everybody. Hope all are doing good. This is all the boy Lasagna Batiste here, the man from the east with the face like a beast.
No face like no beast.
The golden beast. Alright, so Dad, I had down in the Potter Spoon.
Okay, my boy. You be careful, yes.
Nice. I link it up with my son Zaki and we headed down to the Potter Spoon, guys.
Lasagna, I have a little gift for Zach. Would you be able to take it now? Or,
Yeah, sure.
or you will pass in? Or?
We'll pass in.
Okay, that's
We'll pass back in.
Okay.
Right?
Good man, take care.
Alright. I think we'll go and give the dogs the water.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Very good, sir.
Very nice.
Alright, the money that I had for them.
Oh, okay. Just a minute, huh? Okay, Lancy.
3 cheeses?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Let me see Christy. Let me see that face there.
I must say, the new stove working real good, man. Real good. I'm enjoying it. I just wondered why I didn't do it before.
Nothing before it's time, Louis.
Thanks for the correction.
Nothing before it's time.
You know, correction is a wonderful thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. If you could stand up to it and maturely stand up to correction, you're in
Yes,
business.
correction is wonderful if we would take it as correction and don't see it as criticism. Because here quickly both you and lasagna let me know, no.
No, well, let me put it this way. If you had gotten a stove before, it would not be the stove.
Yes, it's true.
True, right?
True.
Yeah.
It would
Good
have been.
things come to those who
Wait.
wait.
Yes, man. So, when, or you might be able, Jackie can get some lunch when you come back.
Yes. Hey, I want to say a big shout out to Brian and Marlene from Belmont, or of Belmont. I really want to thank you fellas. Belmont brings back a lot of memories, right, Louis? Belmont brings back a lot of memories.
Yes, go ahead. Tell them about it.
Our kids, Lasagna did Lisa. I can't remember if Liva also attended that kindergarten school up in the Belmont orphanage area. But I remember having to drop Louis to work and then to drop Lasagna and Lisa, up to that school there. But Lasagna was a fellow who I had to lift him out of the bed, put him in the car with pajamas, drive to Port of Spain, drop Louis off, and then I had to find a standpipe in Belmont there, near the orphanage, give him a nice shower, dry him off, feed him, and then take him off to the kindergarten school. Yeah, those were good days. And by the time I got to the express, my shoes were wet, my pants hole was wet, socks was damp. Ah, yes. But you know something? We took it all in stride. The kids didn't ask to be born, but we took it in stride. That was our responsibility to face it. And we're glad for every parent in this country who could take responsibility for their kids. And we are happier when both parents are together in the marriage and are taking care of the children, because that gives them a solid base on which to face the future. Yes. And then I worked at the Catholic News, which was right on Belmont Circular Road there, at the entrance to the driveway going to the orphanage. Did Liba go to that school too, Sana, in Belmont?
Yeah.
Liba. Yeah. So all three of them?
All three of them.
Okay, all three.
That's for Zach, just in case.
All right, good.
Right?
Nice. All right, well, let's take care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Louis. So, you're back in the kitchen. So I was saying, and then I ended up working with the Catholic News. And it was right there. So Belmont holds some fun memories for me. I've never been up into Gonzales, really. But Belmont, and your wedding dress.
My wedding dress.
Somebody in that the beginning.
The Birminghams.
Aha.
The Birminghams. One of the guys used to work at Fuller's in my first little temporary job that I had at Fuller's. This Birmingham guy worked there, and my friend Corinne, whom I met Lance Strube, invited me to his birthday party, and the Birmingham girl was Corinne's good friend. So she actually made my wedding dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yes, Belmont have some good stuff can come out of it, because she was a wonderful, good bridal person.
Just a second, Louise. As you're talking about bridal person, let me see if I could just. No, you're talking about. No, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Oh, you're going to show them the wedding dress?
Yes, I know that Louise has mentioned this. Let me just show you this wedding dress that Louise is speaking of.
Lord is a regiment. Listen, oh boy.
Well, you're gonna pull up your material on hand to prove what you were speaking of. Okay, so here is Louise in the wedding dress that she's mentioning. You had your veil. She looks happy, you
I
know.
even had a trail bearer.
A trail bearer. Oh, there's a lot of shimmering on this. And look at me now, boy. How handsome. My suit was made by a tailor on Oxford Street, just beyond St. Vincent and Oxford Street.
Oh, Nancy, you want to just have a look at this?
Yes. So that takes care of the wedding dress and the wedding suit. Oh, that looks good, man.
And this is your beef, minced beef and pork. And I've just added some tomatoes to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to also put in some Italian seasoning,
Okay.
herbs. You got to find it.
Okay, Mama. Work on it.
Some Italian herbs that is quite.
Do you have this light on? Oh, yes, it's on. I need to come back on the other side here.
So we're going to add some of the herbs.
What herbs?
It's Italian.
Italian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then, after this, now we are going to layer the lasagna together with this meat.
Mm-hmm. I want to see that. I want to see how that's done.
Okay. So we first going to add
Should we rest that hot pot just like that, you think?
very,
Oh, sorry. I have them here. All right. Remember where you got this? Remember where you got this wooden thing?
yes, this lady was one of the friends from Jamaica.
Okay, it's cute.
So we're gonna first
Cleverly woven, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay.
so that the bottom part will be moist as well.
You think I could get a little
Taste?
a little taste here?
Sure.
All right, folks. Don't tell anybody I did this, please. Don't tell anybody you saw me doing this, all right?
Okay.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On point. Mm-hmm.
You wanna put on the fan, Daddy?
Feel a bit warm?
Yeah, very warm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
on the
we
cheese.
scatter some cheese, mozzarella cheese, all the way from Italy. Okay, moving right along. Now, you want to give me some paper towel, please?
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little warm.
There you go. Yes, it's hot. And the heat from the stove too, eh?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yep. Moving right along. The pork was a little bit fat, on the fatty side. I tried cutting off some, but some did not escape. Okay.
So now that's your second layer.
Yep. I pre-boiled it, but didn't boil it too much because I know it is going to be in the oven for a little, maybe 20 minutes. Excuse my fingers, but they have been washed. Just in case. I washed it, but I stopped to do something, so maybe.
Let me focus on you a little too, right?
Of course.
Mm.
3, 4, 5.
Are you going to use all?
Yeah. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm.
Okay, so we will just put these pieces here
Right.
because the top part needs proper covering.
You ever did this? You ever made this in the gagas? Lasagna was that wrong then?
No, you will never get all these fancy different things.
Pasta.
Right, remember all of these things coming in maybe the last 40 years or so?
Uh,
And the different cheese and so. Moving right along. I really would have liked to put some melon John in it, eh? Oh boy, and I think I forgot the pimentos.
you can't chip it up now? Can you? Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you spread that out and then place these over it.
Yeah.
Okay. You want a spoon?
No, no.
Sure, you want a spoon to just spread it out easier. And what do we have here? Oh my!
Some stewed chicken.
So with this meal, you really don't need rice on the side, do you?
No, because you know now that people are sort of conscious, one starch kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you will make some salad.
Okay.
But I do have some pilau from yesterday
And you can warm up.
that can be warmed up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't necessarily
You really don't need it.
need
So
it.
that's quite a big meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Very good.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you take 6 pieces already, cover all that there.
Yeah.
Are you going to drop anything onto that?
You have to put cheese to the top.
Okay, okay. And here you are then.
And I think I'll add a little bit of cheddar cheese.
Really?
Yeah, to really make it nice and cheesy.
Hmm. I think you could lay tiles, you know. Mama, I believe you can lay tiles. So, what is in here I can have?
Yeah. Let me the spoon.
Sure.
How it tasted, okay?
Very good. Very, very good. Okay, fella, I'm coming. Mama, I'm
You could take that call, Nancy, and then you could come back.
Yeah.
You could just leave it there.
Right. Okay.
Take that call.
Okay.
And we will put some more cheese to the top. Mozzarella cheese. You got it, Hans? Must be Lisa.
Maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna do some cheddar cheese as well.
Okay. That was Betsy.
Okay. You tell her I'll call back?
No, but you will call back. There's a little corner across here. Right. Wow, mommy. Mama Lou.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This corner here?
Mm-hmm. Miss the spoon?
Look, the spoon is in there.
Put a little motor on it.
You want scotch tape?
Like I need to put a toothpick.
It's all right, man. I don't think anything will happen to that.
Anything more?
No, that's
Actually, when it started, you put it in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be able to.
Wait, are you putting it in across there? Or this big
No,
one?
and try in the oven for the first time.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I was looking at something this morning there, Kamala Harris,
Mm-hmm.
you know, showing a fella how to make a tuna sandwich. The fella did a kind of real bachelor type sandwich. He didn't, I don't think he even drained the water out of the can.
Oh no.
So she was laughing and saying, "You need to drain to drain the thing,
Some people
put
really,
it into a bowl, you know."
some people really pot cooking, you know.
Uh,
It doesn't look,
oh, mommy, don't worry, that looks really good.
doesn't look too pretty.
No, don't say that. That looks really good.
But I'm hoping that by the time everything kind of pull itself together, that I'll be able to do a little better.
Now, you know what about the oven there?
Cook control. Lasagna,
Yes.
frozen, baked. Now I want bake.
350, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nothing like brand new, boy.
Start.
Okay, here she goes.
Okay. Okay, and then ask him whether he should start. Or do you say yes?
Where's that?
There.
This here?
I guess so, you know. I can't say, you know. We're now fishing around. Okay, start. Maybe you need to temperature and time. Temperature above, time below.
Start.
No, it hasn't started. Start, right? No?
Yeah.
No, it's a question mark still. What is this?
Start.
We
Well,
like,
I'm not too sure. I'll have to check.
and what is this one here?
I preheat.
Uh-huh.
Oh Lord, Daddy.
Exit off then, exit off. Press. We like two country book here. Oh gosh. I don't know. But anyway, we will see.
Okay. As Mr. Sanders say, clean up time. So as we were saying, what are we talking about, Hansi?
Several things, but I can't pinpoint
Anyway,
it. We got distracted there with the stove.
Consistency and to be consistent after meeting these folks so many years later, and to also think that if they had such a high impression about us, and then he could have heard differently from his uncle.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
very good to be careful.
We're gonna have to deny this call. So Louise, I think we can safely end this here, and when it is cooked, we will do a little thing, right?
Yes.
So folks,
see that if it improves.
yes. So thank you very much, folks, for being with us. We had a little snag there at the stove, but we will overcome. And when we do, we will show you what it looked like, the finished product. Thank you very much for those who continue to support us, who continue to help us. And
And I would like to hail out to Shanta and Tony, Carl and
Arlene,
our cousins in Italy, Ken and Marcy, Dale and Chrissy. Thinking about couples.
Gita Pillai, who was called
Gita Pillai.
Dolly Mullet.
Nice chatting with you this morning, Dolly. Kavita and Anoop.
Mm-hmm. I see
How are
Susie.
you all doing?
Susie's there again.
Yes.
And-
Jen. Not
Yes.
forgetting Jen.
Mm-hmm.
As well as
Alison.
Alison and Susie.
Yeah. I see Dinesh and Vince are in Jamaica.
Yes, remember they mentioned they were
Yes,
going
yes,
to
yes.
Jamaica.
So, for us-
Enjoy your time over there.
Yes, man.
Get time for a honeymoon. And so many other wonderful people. We think about Wilma White. It was nice chatting with you the other day, Wilma.
Carol Pascal. You know.
Gisha.
Mm-hmm.
Naveen, your good friend Naveen.
Yeah. Anil from Lachlan and the Gans.
Right. Also, not forgetting those guys, Mark and Richie, and our dear friend Judy T. Yes.
Michael Zambrano, of course.
Michael Zambrano, that's our son.
Yes, and there are some. I think there's Maria Mohammed, Sharon. I think Mohammed.
Yeah.
If I get it wrong, please.
Betty
forgive me.
from Florida. Patricia Bedo. Yes.
Tracy and Justin.
Tracy and Justin.
My nephew Justin.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and Massey, as you can see that I'm posing in your lovely apron.
And Shivani, don't forget that this kitchen is seasoned with love. It continues to be. Continues
Shivani,
to
we
be.
continue to see you every time we get into the kitchen.
That's right. So my friends, once again, thank you very much. The sun is bright outside there. Lovely to behold. Take care of yourselves and all the best.
Bye.